back. It's Maiava. Under fire. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got room on the return. The 40. At the 30. 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? The first guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. And the Canes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to pass. It's Maiava. Quick strike complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
One of the things that makes this defense so hard to move the football against is their defensive line. That time, 4 guys on the field, and they're able to win. You saw that guy penetrate, get through the line of scrimmage. He gets the TFL. Big reason why they're winning today is the play of these guys up front.
He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Looking to buy time. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Quick completion on the out. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Fights off the defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Oh, and the defense, they rise up to the challenge in a critical moment in this game. 3rd down, trailing by a possession late. They had to find a way to force an incompletion. They've now done that, and they're hoping the punt team trots on the field because they can sense victory on the horizon.
Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So the defense will try to stop the deep pass here with under 2 minutes to go. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Gets rid of it. Got a man, it's Lemon.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He's taking a deep shot. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
And he can't get it off. Take taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front. It's the defensive line owning the work up front. It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together, reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense.
He's got it! And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
To the air, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pocket breaking down. A little screen to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Canes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They want to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Bauman. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. They've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll go to the sneak.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to...
Good game. Escobar, we in victory formation.
And they'll take it.
You got to play with the U, baby. University of Miami.
It came down to the final
Turn up.
Clutch plays.
Put me on the leaderboard.
And they get the close win.
That deep clampy though, Mo.
Make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys.
I think they need to put some more speed on Fletcher. They got him.
Correct.
Oh, I
and
think
you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle a great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.